everybody, my name's Lexus and today's video is going to be on my makeup favorites of all time basically. So I've been contemplating doing this video for a while because as I've started to do my makeup every day and learning what products I really like and some products I don't like, I've come to piece together some pieces or some products that I really love to use on an everyday basis that I'm pretty sure you guys will like to know about. So definitely stay tuned in this video if you want to know what I use and what I consider my favorites. Okay guys, so the first favorite I can say as far as face makeup, foundation, I buy a lot of foundation. Well, I've bought a lot of foundation and I just kind of try to narrow out what really works for my skin, what matches, what tends to my skin type, because I have really oily skin, especially in my T-zone. And the foundation that sticks with me, and it's probably my favorite foundation ever, is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the color NC50. This color is probably the only foundation where I don't have to mix two different colors to match my skin complexion. Now I say that because it is summertime and I do have a slight tan compared to the winter, like the winter months. And when I used to wear this in the winter time, it kind of looks a little too dark, just a little bit. So I used to mix it with Revlon, not Revlon, fuck Revlon. I used to mix it with Maybelline's Matte and Poreless in the color Toffee, and it gave me the perfect shade. But right now I've pretty much condensed the foundation into my tan and it blends perfectly. This is the only foundation that I'm using at the moment. It's my favorite, and if I run out, I don't care, I will go and buy another one because this is actually my second one. This is my first baby right here and she stayed with me a long time. I ran her out dry. It looks like there's some in here, but it's not at all, and if it is, I can't get it out. But really love this foundation, and that's just it. That's really all I use on my face, because whenever I wear makeup you can never tell, like it's not cakey, it blends with my skin, it doesn't give like that flashback on camera because it literally matches my skin perfectly, like more than any other foundation. Now since we talked about foundations, let's talk about the brush that I use to put on my foundation, which is the Sigma F80 Kabuki brush. And this brush is very popular here on YouTube in the makeup world. And when I first heard about the brush, I was like, yeah, it's cool and all, but do I really want to spend all that money on a makeup brush? But honestly, this is the only brush that I've used and I've purchased that applies my foundation smoothly. The only problem with this is that you have to really keep up with washing these brushes, because once the foundation starts to clump on the bristles on the brush, it's going to leave like a streaky look on your face. And I mean, typically it's really not a big deal because you have to wash your makeup brushes weekly, especially if you're wearing makeup every day, and I do wear makeup just about every day. So but this is my favorite foundation brush that I use to apply my MAC Studio Fix Fluid. So these two are like Batman and Robin. Now let's get into what I use under my eyes as a highlight. So I am now using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NC45, and this is what I use as a subtle highlight underneath my eyes. Now I know this looks kind of close to my skin complexion, but at the same time, when I highlight my face, well, under my eyes, like I don't like to do the super bright light highlight, because for some reason whenever I do it, the flashback afterwards, it's just not flattering. So I like to stay within my range. It gets rid of like the dark circles under my eyes because I do have them, but it just adds that subtle brightness under my eyes. So this is what I use. It is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NC45, and I do apply that under my eyes with a beauty blender. Okay, so my next two favorite makeup products, which actually go hand in hand with each other, are my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee and my NYX Eyebrow Gel in Expresso. And let me just tell you guys, this is my eyebrow combination until I die, basically. So before I started using the NYX Eyebrow Gel, I was using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Dark Brown. And you know, in the process, I was just learning more about different products, like what looked best on me. Was it powder? Powder wasn't it. Pencil obviously worked because it was the first thing I've ever worked with ever. But I saw this gel, and Aaliyah J here on YouTube, she actually put me hip to this because she posted it. I was like, I don't know, eyebrow gel, that means I gotta use a brush and it's doing too much. But I actually bought it and I tried it and I've been stuck ever since. That's all I use on my eyebrows now. And I actually have to use I use my Morphe little slight angled brush to apply it on my eyebrows. It's waterproof, which is a good thing, so if you ever try to wipe my eyebrows off just trying to throw water on me, it's not gonna come off. It's probably the best feeling ever. The color is Expresso, which is a dark brown, and it's about $6 at Ulta, and I'm pretty sure you can buy it from some I can't even talk. I'm pretty sure you can find it from places other than Ulta, but this is where I got mine from. And the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz is like $21. So it's a big price gap, and I'm pretty sure I get more usage out of this than the pencil. So that's how I use my eyebrows. And then to highlight under my eyebrows, I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee with a concealer brush. Color is not that far away from my skin complexion. I don't like that halo over my eyebrows, and this is just a nice consistency to get my eyebrows looking clean after I apply the gel, and it gives me a nice little sculpted, clean, arched look. So these two go hand in hand. Again, Batman and Robin, and this is just my two favorite brow products, basically. Okay, so the next product that I have been raving about recently is the Coconut MAC Fix Plus Spray. And I had the original Fix Plus Spray. I used to use it, you know, to spray my beauty blenders before I use my, you know, concealer under my eyes. But I've been using this Coconut Fix Plus Spray after I wash my face. After I've applied my moisturizer, I like spray all over my face just to refresh my face. And I also use this after I finish my makeup and I powder. This just gives me a nice refreshed look after I'm done, instead of looking all dry and powdery. It gives my face like a fresh breath of air, or with a mist at least. But I like the smell, and it just makes my skin feel really good. I don't think it's a placebo effect or anything, but I know I definitely cannot go to sleep without using this on my face after I wash it, because it just gives my face that rejuvenating feel after stripping it down after washing it. So yeah, Coconut Fix Plus Spray. Okay guys, so my next favorite products that I use for my makeup is this Duo Lash Glue, and it's the brush applicator. I really love this glue because it makes my lashes stay on my eyes all day, despite if it's, you know, hot, humid, if I'm sweaty. The only thing I don't like is that the glue eventually starts to seep out onto the outside rim, and then it gets really messy, and then you can't even twist it closed, and it kind of pisses me off. But it doesn't take away from the fact that it's a really good lash glue. Then I have my Madam Glam black liquid eyeliner. I've been using this liquid eyeliner personally since January, and this is the same tube, and this is probably my favorite liquid eyeliner ever because it has the super thin applicator, and I really like it. So whenever you see a cat eye, just know it was this right here that got me there. Okay, now moving on into my favorite eyeshadow palette. It has to be my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I really love this palette because it has some of the most versatile colors ever, and basically, like, this is an eyeshadow palette I use whenever I want to create my everyday makeup look. As you can see, I hit pan on this one. I use this as a transition color in almost all of my looks. I use this gold shadow on my lids, and basically these two are the ones I use the most, and then obviously is that one. I'm hitting pan right there. But this is probably my favorite eyeshadow palette to date because it's just neutral. I wouldn't, like, on the everyday basis, you know, sometimes I like to go out there and use like very bright colors for my eyeshadows, but this is very neutral and it gets me everything I need in one palette. So this is one of my makeup favorites. Another makeup favorite of mine is the Ben Nye Banana Powder, and it's been a lot of mixed reviews about the Ben Nye Banana Powder because it causes flashback if you don't use it right, and then, you know, it looks really cakey, it makes under your eyes, it accentuates the fine lines in your eyes. Honestly, when I start using this paired with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, I've been set sailing ever since. And I use this, and I put it under my eyes with a dry beauty blender, and I let it cook, bake, whatever you want to call it, terminology. But I put it under my eyes and let it sit there for about 5 minutes, and then I brush it off with this Morphe brush right here. It's like a dome top, and after I brush it away, I have to make sure I take a picture on flash to make sure I don't have flashback, and I'm set. So I like this, and I got mine from Camera Ready Cosmetics because I know a lot of people look for this, and it's kind of on a high demand because Kim Kardashian uses it, but I got mine from Camera Ready Cosmetics. Okay everyone, so my last category for my makeup favorites are going to be my highlighters, starting with a high-end one and one drugstore one. So the high-end one is Gold Deposit by MAC, and I bought this a couple months ago, and this just gives you an ultimate copper gold bronze. It reminds me of like a penny on crack, on gold crack basically. And I just use this with a fan brush that I got from my beauty supply store, because Lord knows I ain't paying nothing more than $5 for a damn fan brush. This fan brush right here, and as a matter of fact I have my other highlighter, but I want to put some more. When in doubt, add more highlight. When in doubt, just add more highlight. You see that? It's that Gold Deposit. And I got this from MAC again, and it's one of my favorite highlighters. Along with my drugstore one is broken, but this is the Milani Tantastic. It is just as great. I use this more on an everyday basis, and I use my Gold Deposit more when I'm going out, but I use more so the white side on an everyday look because it gives more of a luminous glow instead of just a straight bronze glow. The white side is more so what I use, and I got this from CVS for about $6, and this can range. This is the mineralized skin finish, so this is probably like $20 something. So it's a big price difference. They are both great, and it's really your choice as to which one you would like to use. Okay everybody, now that brings it into my makeup favorites video. This is basically a collection of everything that I use in my makeup regimen on an everyday basis. Might not use every single thing every single day, but those are the products that I use that are staples that I probably won't do a full face of makeup without. So yeah, I hope it gave you guys a little insight in case you guys want to try some stuff out on your own, or just buy it just to try it out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys liked this video. Definitely give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.